Texas Governor Greg Abbott joins us tonight. Sir, it's good to have you back on the show. I wanted to get your thoughts. These horrific approval numbers on immigration. Biden goes further to the left today. Can you explain that?
Well, sure, it's very easy, and that is he's trying to appeal to the open border crowd because his campaign is failing so badly. He's trying to cobble together even more votes. But let's go back in time, Rob, and remember this. On Joe Biden's first day in office, he used executive orders to eliminate all of the effective border policies that were put into place by President Trump. And since that time, Joe Biden's open border policies have led to more than 11 million people entering our country illegally, including an illegal immigrant from El Salvador who murdered a mother of 5, including an illegal immigrant from Ecuador who just raped a 13-year-old girl. And now, to make matters worse, we have Joe Biden granting mass amnesty. All that's going to do is to entice even more people to enter our country illegally. And so this is going to be a total disaster.
And what it'll do, I mean, people are talking about marriage fraud, all the things that you can imagine people would do. Oh, I just have to marry somebody and I get amnesty and I'm 3 years of citizenship. I mean, the incentives that creates. But I just, to the politics of it, do you think that it's amazing to me, the arrogance to think that you can do this to a country for 3 years, clean it up. I mean, I know they've tried to clean it up a little bit to make it look a little bit more spruce at the southern border, and they think that they must clearly believe that they can still win in November.
So first, let me say this, because I think I just heard you say that they've cleaned up the mess on the border a little bit. I'm not sure if I heard you accurately, but I do know that even Biden suggested in his remarks today that illegal immigration is down. Let's be clear about what's going on. In the aftermath of his executive order a couple of weeks ago, there's been absolutely no slowing down of people coming across the border illegally. There's been only one thing that slowed the crossings on the border, and that's the resistance that Texas has put up. We're building a wall. We have the National Guard on the border. They are building hundreds of miles of this razor wire barrier that denies illegal entry, and they arrest anybody who does enter illegally. In Texas, we've seen illegal immigration go down 75%, while it's gone up in New Mexico, Arizona, and California.
Hopefully you're going to get some help with the wall. But what is your timeline on finishing? I mean, Texas obviously is the biggest landmass that we have on that border. How long will it take you, if you have to go it alone without the federal government, to finish that wall?
My estimation is it's going to take 5 months, because in 5 months we're going to have a new president that will eliminate the need to have a border wall, a president who will actually enforce the laws of the United States of America.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think you deserve most of the credit for these immigration poll numbers that this country now sees. We've got a third of Democrats who are now supporting mass deportation. That is an unthinkable number if you go back just a few years ago. Nobody would have ever thought that number was possible. I truly believe it's because yourself and maybe Florida's governor had the guts to spread the misery of this around the country. You think that's the truth?
It's absolutely correct. Look at what's going on in New York and Chicago and so many other cities across the country. You have a revolt of their own citizens against their own city council members because their city council is handing out taxpayer money given to them by their own citizens, and they're using that money not on their own citizens, but on illegal immigrants. And so naturally, their own constituents, whether it be in blue New York or blue Illinois or other blue states, they're angry, and rightfully so, because their communities have been invaded by not only people who are taking money out of their pockets, but people who are committing crimes in their neighborhoods. And so Americans across the country, for one, they're angry. For another, they know this is Joe Biden's fault. And then lastly, they know that there's a solution that they can vote in favor of, and that is putting Donald Trump back into the White House.
Yeah. Common sense, as he says. Governor Abbott, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it, sir.
Sure, you got it.